Here we go, Eagles versus Texans. Sorry I couldn't come earlier this week, man. It's been really busy. You know how it is, holiday season, etc., etc. Just a whole bunch of stuff going on. Busy with work, busy with trying to shop and trying not to shop, and a whole bunch of stuff going on. But let's get right down to it. Eagles versus Texans. Now, look, a lot of people are just brushing this off as an easy win, as this, as that. No, this team is really good. They lost last week to the Colts. Okay, I give them. Okay, I get that. But overall, they started out the season 0-3, and they ripped off 9 straight wins, I think it was, at one point. And then they lost, but beat the Jets, they lost to the Colts, whatever. Our pluses in this game is that Deshaun Watson is a little banged up from that Jets game. Deshaun Watson and DeAndre Hopkins are both banged up, actually. That's a plus for us, okay? That's really is a plus. I'm not saying they're banged up to where they're just going to play bad, because DeAndre Hopkins don't play bad. In my opinion, that might be the best receiver in the NFL. Hella underrated, performs every game, has played with some of the worst quarterback play I've ever seen in my life. Tom Savage. Who the hell is that? Tom Savage. Ryan Fitzpatrick. Some of these guys, I don't even know who the hell, they got, and he's still balling out with these guys. Now they give him an actual quarterback in Deshaun Watson, and you see how much even better the guy is, okay? And Deshaun Watson, our plus, another plus we have, is our defensive line versus that offensive line. I think, our defensive line has 30-plus sacks on the season, which is pretty good. But their their offensive line has given up what? So our defensive line has 30-plus sacks in the season. Their offensive line has given up, 45-plus sacks, maybe more than that, to Deshaun Watson, and 120-something quarterback hits. Okay? Now, look, I'm not saying their offensive line is bad, okay? But what I am saying is this. The problem with Deshaun Watson, I love Deshaun Watson. Loved him ever since he was in college. I wanted the Eagles to get him at one point until we got Carson Wentz, and then it was like, okay, cool, we got the quarterback. Deshaun Watson holds on to the ball a little too long, and he tries to make plays happen, and that's how he gets caught with sacks instead of just getting rid of the ball. So I'm not going to blame the whole offensive line for him getting hit a lot. Okay. Defensive line. Now, for their team, their defensive line versus our offensive line is very scary. You got J.J. Watt, 14.5 sacks on the season, 6 forced fumbles I think he has. All these stats. Everyone thought he wouldn't return to be the same player. Jadeveon Clowney, balling out. What's he got, 9-something sacks on the season? Whitney Merciless. You have all these players on that front seven or whatever you want to call it. They can pin their ears back and dismantle this offensive line. Now, if this offensive line could play like they did against the Rams, because Rams have a pretty good defensive line, but not close to the Texans, in my opinion. Not even close. Just because they have Aaron Donald and a couple of people. These people, they have J.J. Watt, Devin Clowney, Whitney Merciless. There's a guy, that guy. This is what I'm saying. If our offensive line plays as good as it did against the Rams, we have a really good shot at this game. Okay? Now, I will say, keep a balanced offense, run the ball, this and that. But with that being said, their defensive line is great, but their secondary play is garbage. Okay? We can definitely attack their secondary and pick them apart. If I was Doug Peterson, I would be on the phone with Frank Reich right now for the Colts. I would hit him up, hey, because he used to be our offensive coordinator. Who doesn't know that? It's probably living underneath the rocker. They're a bandwagon Eagles fan. He was our offensive coordinator last year, left after winning the Super Bowl to become head coach of the Colts. He, in both games against the Texans, even though he lost 1-1, the second one he lost, and he went for it on 4th and something and blew the game. But every one of those games, they were up it was 35 to something. You know what I'm saying? They were putting up points on this Texans defense that no other team has been doing this season. Frank Reich has the perfect game plan for that defense and his offense to attack them. So if I'm Doug, I'll call him, hey, give me a couple pointers. Not just that. I'm not calling you for pointers. I'm also calling to help you out too, Frank, because you guys are in the same division. You get what I'm saying? So it works hand in hand. But overall, though, I can see us pulling this out this win. The crowd needs to be rowdy. They need to be getting live in Philly. Home field advantage needs to be shown. And we could do something. Nick Foles needs to do what he did last week. Just manage the game. Maybe do a little more than manage this one, okay? It's going to be a little tough. But all I'm going to say is it's not going to be an easy victory. If it is an easy victory, then I'm confident as hell That if we win this game, the Redskins game, and then the Vikings, whoever lose one game, and we get in the playoffs, we will do damage. If we I'm saying if we beat the Houston Texans like 31-7 or something like that, then I'll be like, okay, yeah, we're for real. But no, it's gonna be a dogfight. I have us. I mean, man, I hate to say it because I don't know if we're gonna win, but if Nick can do what he did last week and we can rekindle this magic and this lightning in a bottle, we could pull out with a win. Especially if you need to play great too. But that's all I got to say. Let's go Birds. Let's get it done. Tell me how you feel below. Sorry for coming here so late. Find me on Twitter if you want to. Up in the damn description. You know how it is. All right, go Birds.